questions for Derrick? Start with that.
Derrick, it took a couple of minutes, but you got your first triple-double. What was that like going through that? Clearly, you were trying to get that final assist, but what's it like to get your first triple-double?
Yeah, I'm not usually one that tries to like chase stats or whatnot, but I seen that I was one away. I realized I was two away, and that's probably why I had those 3 turnovers there at the end. But you can only. I've been close a lot of times, so I was like, I'm gonna try to get it this time, and I just gotta shout out to my teammates for real.
We're joking. Obviously, you heard the jokes with Peyton, him being the guy that got you that last one after Oregon beat Colorado.
It was the least he could do for me.
Do you want to take this opportunity to let us in on was there a wager on this or on that game?
There was a couple dollars exchanged. I was extremely confident going into that game, but it was a good game. Credit to Oregon, obviously, but like I said, we're both in the tournament, and I think we're gonna make a run here. So let's go Buffs.
Derrick, in that timeout before you ended up getting the triple-double, you were shaking your head, figured that Joe would probably pull you at that point. What did you say to Joe, or what did he say to you to convince you to stay out there and get that last shot?
I was really just shaking my head because I turned it over those 2 times, and he was like, "You're gonna have like a minute to get it." So went out there, and shout out to Peyton for. I knew Peyton and Svi, they'd figure something out and get a good look, and he knocked it down.
Then your whole thing is not stat padding. So how did it feel to be a stat padder for like 2 minutes there?
It was weird. I didn't like it, and I didn't play too good doing it. So I gotta not do that ever again, hopefully.
Hey, Derrick, down the stretch here, when you get these games where some guys are sitting out, you're playing with different groups, what are you seeing from some of these? Joe calls them the stay ready group. Jaden Springer coming in, making the extra passes, crashing the glass, Xavier Tillman on the perimeter defense. Like, what are you noticing from some of those guys in the court who you don't usually play with?
Yeah, especially those 2 guys who just got on the team and they're trying to figure it all out all at once. X does a great job of switching on anybody and just moving his feet, keeping guys in front of him. Not just today, but he's been doing that for every time he's been in there. And then Jaden just always ready and just, 2 blocks and just flying around out there. And, I remember when we played against him in the preseason, he was playing like that hard. So it's nice to have him on our team and just the way he competes. But, everybody on this team works so hard with the coaching staffs behind the scenes and playing in the games on off days and, just staying ready. And we got a lot of confidence and respect for everybody on this roster.
And what are some of your conversations like with those guys? Like, excuse me, what are you telling them? Like, the new guys, but also, like, Svi and O'Shea, like, those guys trying to learn what they need to do when they get on the court for these limited minutes. Like, what are those conversations like?
First of all, they're just amazing people. O'Shea, he's probably the first one up every time on the bench and just cheering you on. So every time you're in there, you just want them to play their game, do whatever they do best. And, obviously, Svi comes in and he makes shots. He spaces the floor. And, just those 2 guys, because you brought them up, are just great, are big for our team. And it's great to see them get minutes and help us win games.
Derrick, your reputation as somebody that's professional and likes to give things up for the team. How important is that to you, and how nice is it that your teammates talk about you that way?
It means a lot. This is a team game, and I just want to go out there and help us win games. That's really what I'm focused on, and we got amazing guys top to bottom that you want to go out and compete with, that you want to play with, and I'm just thankful and grateful to be part of this organization and with this team.
Derrick, during your post-game interview, who did you see first coming with the water, and at what point did you notice?
I seen Luke, and they did it too early. They hadn't even asked a question yet, so I was still a little bit observant. But Luke is not the sneakiest person in the world, thankfully.
And just as a follow-up, I wanted to ask you, What's it like for you playing with Luke and KP out there at the same time? I mean, those are two big dudes, 7'1", 7'2".
Yeah, I mean, a lot of size to start the game, and I don't know how much minutes they've played together, but, I mean, that just shows KP's versatility of you can really play him with smalls, you play him with bigs, and you can just do a little bit of everything, and Luke is just the constant for us every game, every time he's out there, you know what to expect from Luke, and he just does so many little things for us to help us win games, and so I think it was a little different having them both out there, and it was a good lineup for us.
Thanks.
You also registered your 5,000th career point tonight. To go from playing collegiately at a place that's never produced an NBA player to where you are now, what are you most proud of about your journey?
I don't know, just there's a lot of hard work. I mean, shout out UCCS for kind of giving me the keys as a freshman. Made a lot of mistakes there, which helped me grow and learn a lot. So I think from that moment when they kind of gave me the keys as a freshman, allowed me to just continue to gain confidence, learn, grow, and I think that's what I'm probably most proud of is I just never stopped learning and growing.